Hello, welcome to Taylor to a T. So, we're going to work on mid-February 2023 readings. And today this will be, that's too many cards. And I didn't announce it yet. But that card really wants to come out. Because there's things at work here that are bigger than me, and it already knows that I'm going to say Aquarius. I kept thinking Aquarius, and that card just wanted to come out, so it's out. Anyway, welcome to my channel, and if this is the first time, welcome to my channel, and if you're returning, welcome back. Want to give a big shout out and a big thank you for supporters, subscribers, and those of you who have given me a kind, generous donation to my tip jar, which I will describe at the end of the video how to access that if you are interested in making a donation. Okay, Aquarius, what the heck do you have going on for mid-February 2023? You're just all over the place. Just all over the place. Don't remember your last reading right offhand. Sometimes I do. I wonder if it had something to do with this, because it seems like it really just wants me to shut up and get started, which I'm going to do right now. Four of Clubs is what kept popping out. It's nothing too significant to tell you about Four of Clubs, except that I see that you have some stability and security around your home. Maybe perhaps in the last reading you weren't feeling that way, or things weren't that way, you know, physically. But you definitely have some stability that's being highlighted here in the home. Your lifestyle, you know, where you're living, paying bills, meeting obligations, those types of things. This is all destined and part of your path here with the Six of Spades. This also talks about opportunities coming up for you. I'm actually getting that the options and opportunities that are going to be coming to you are part of your path. I'm very curious about that last reading. I might have to go back and look at that after this reading. Four of Spades, again, we have a highlight about security and home stability, but with the Four of Spades. Four of Hearts, geez, sorry, I misspoke. The Four of Hearts talks about that security, though, and feeling of connection you have with other people, especially around the home. So if you live with, well, certainly if you have a family or you have just a spouse and some pets, it could be roommates, you know, whatever your situation. You're feeling very secure. You're not feeling alone. You're not feeling like you're going it alone. It's all about that connection and feeling like somebody's watching your back, you know. And you have support. That's that word I kept trying to think of. You have support around you, which is very good. I mean, this is fantastic so far, but honestly, it's not particularly insightful. I'm glad to see that you're doing well, Aquarius, but we will keep going here with the Two of Diamonds. You again have a very positive outlook on your finances. I will mention that in particular with relationships, like a significant other, the Two of Diamonds talks about that things are particularly good financially between you. Perhaps you both have really good, stable jobs, and the income and the abundance is just flowing and flowing and flowing. Or you're just set in some way. Like you both worked on something together to build yourself some great abundance around you. This is highlighting that things are very, very good for you financially. And it's all part of your destiny and your plan here. Interesting. What other cards can you give me so that I can expand on my knowledge of Aquarius and what's going on with them? Wow, okay, here's the first indication that things aren't perfect. Things are perfect in the home. The money's going well. But something's going on in the work sector. This often is that card that talks about being overworked, putting in too many hours, something very stressful around work. Sometimes it could be just like a conflict you're having with a coworker, God forbid a supervisor or management. You know, you're at odds with something or somebody. Regardless of the situation, though, it's causing significant stress, physically, mentally, emotionally, all of the above. And it's the card that it's a shout out for you to reduce the stress. So what else can you tell me about Aquarius? Because their life looks super fantastic and beautiful otherwise. It looks like work is what is being highlighted right now that needs some focus. Yeah, look at the prosperity and success you have here. We could be seeing... This reading could turn into it's time to go and leave this stressful situation. Because with the Ten of Diamonds, it's about reaching some kind of pinnacle. The top of the mountain. Like a goal that you set for yourself, you've reached that. Again, success, prosperity, and it's also at the ability to be able to enjoy it with the Ten of Diamonds. But the 10 does tell me that it's wrapped up a major cycle. I don't want to say it's the end of the road. I think it's like... I had a reading, who was it? I think it was Pisces a couple weeks ago. Pisces was in this job situation where they hit the glass ceiling. And if you know what that means, you want to keep going, you want to keep growing and expanding, but the position you're in, and for whatever reason, there's a cap on where you can go next, how much money you can make. You know, the company is not going to... it's just not going to offer that to you unless you get some kind of huge promotion or you move into another department. So the Ten of Diamonds tells me you may be at the end of your road in this job situation anyway. Just saying. I don't know if that's what the message is going to be yet, but it could be going that way. Whoa, too many cards. Too many cards. Please tell me what else. Aquarius. Okay, yep. Stagnancy. And a need for change. Yeah. I'm a very intuitive reader and person in general. And I was just looking at this, thinking everything is so nice and cozy in the home, and your standard of living is flowing. There's got to be something that's stuck here, and here we are. So this is the card that tells me you need to change something about probably this situation right here. Like I said, it may involve you actually looking into another career, another company, I don't know, relocating within the company. You know, you need to change things up with the Five of Clubs. Stagnancy. Things are stale. Necessary changes are being called upon you because you've reached this, and that's not a bad place to be either. It's not like you're being forced out. I'm hearing you overstayed your welcome. That's what this is about. So the problems wouldn't have existed, Aquarius. This is what I'm getting. The problems wouldn't have existed if you had left earlier. Perhaps you crossed your mind maybe in the past few months, maybe last year, maybe 2020 when the pandemic thing started. And you dismissed it. Like maybe it crossed your mind, or you looked into something and then you said, nah, I'm going to stay where I'm at because you were cozy. This is what happens when you stay in a situation that you're meant to, you get what you need from the situation for however long it lasts, and then you're meant to move on. Because the nature of life is we don't stand still or we're dead. Literally. The nature of life is nothing ever is the same, and the only thing you can count on is change. So I feel like that's what Ten of Diamonds, again, you've kind of reached your max. You've reached your potential, and things are very stuck. Just saying. Okay, what else can you tell me about Aquarius? Okay. Again, focus on the fours with the stability and the security in the home. Stress relief. So at the moment, in mid-February, you may be experiencing some stress relief. It can mean it's temporary, though. And it can mean it's stemming from that Eight of Spades and that problem in the work, or whatever it is that's driving you into that stress and being stuck. Temporarily. Oh, actually, you know what this is? I know what this is. So when you're not at work, you experience that stress relief. Duh. And I mean literally, like when you go home, or when you have your day off, or your days off. Hopefully you're not working 7 days a week. The stress needs to be relieved here. There's nothing in your home life that's a problem. Literally. You're sitting very, very cozy there. I'm going to go ahead and look at your cards of advice. Yep. Perfect. New start in finances. So since finances are 9 times out of 10 connected with our career, our employment, this is the desire to increase that abundance, to increase that income. With the Eight of Diamonds, you're being invited to begin something new here. If you haven't already, if it hasn't already crossed your mind. And you have another ace. Geez, Louise. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Yeah, new start here that may require new skills or knowledge. That's what that Ace of Clubs highlights. I mean, a certification or just doing independent study on your own. There's so many things you can learn online now. You can take like these mini courses, pay a couple $100 to be certified at X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? And it opens up doors. It opens up doors pretty easily. If you have the cash, which I think you do, to invest in mini courses, workshops, seminars. You don't have to like go to college. I mean, if you want to, or if that's what needs to happen, by all means. Things are up in the air though with this colorized Joker. Unsettled. Yeah, you're not quite sure what you're going to do. I think that was pretty obvious when I started to pick up on that. You're just not sure of the direction or what you really want to do. This is also the Magician card in traditional tarot. And if you have your own feelings about the Magician card, I'll just tell you what my interpretation of it is. It can be the universe stepping in and giving you a hand, working its magic. Things transpiring, turns of events, synchronous, what do you call it? Synchronistic influences, influencing the way things turn out for you, perhaps making the decision of which way you want to go. But it's also, I see it, especially in advice, that you're being advised to allow that to happen. You're going to get help on unseen forces. Whether you believe in spirit, the universe, whatever your belief system, and it doesn't matter, but allow the unforeseen forces at work. Because I think all of us kind of agree there's things going on we're not privy to. We're not all black and white. We're not, especially if you're into tarot, I don't think you're the kind of person who just sees what's in front of them is all there is. There's other things that exist that are unseen. So it's that kind of message that I'm getting, that you need to allow that energy to come in and make it... Look, I couldn't have... You saw me shuffling, you saw me laying out cards here. You got 2 aces and you got both the jokers. There's just no way I could even arrange that, even if I wanted to. It just amazes me sometimes. I'll be quiet. I'm just amazed. With the black and white Joker, again, things unsettled. Things up in the air. This is the full energy. with traditional tarot. So when you have the Magician card with this one, and you have the Fool. A lot of times people do see the Fool as a new start. Yeah. I can definitely see how that would apply in this case. I also see the Fool card is us. It's a reminder that we don't see we don't see what's coming. I know that can sound a little scary, but it's not in that context. It's more like we think we have it all figured out, because as humans we try to control our environment and how things turn out, but we really don't have that control. This card reminds you that you don't know what lies ahead, and it's probably going to be a lot more positive and exciting, and it's going to be a breath of fresh air. But you don't see what's coming. You don't see what's coming ahead. So don't even try to guess. I mean, you may have to do that work to figure out which way you want to go, but like the new study, which way you want to go in career. But it's a reminder that we don't see what's ahead. More cards of advice, but I am going to get up 1 second because I want to make sure the camera didn't shut off. Sometimes I have weird things happen. Nope, it's still going. Good. I've had strange things happen with my equipment lately. And I wanted to make sure, because this reading's going really well, and I would hate to have to retape it. More cards of advice for Aquarius. 7 of Spades. Something's going to be revealed to you that is not clear now. It may have to do with this work situation. I won't lie. That's the first instinct I have. Like, I don't mean like deep dark secrets about the company or nothing. It's just like something's going to be revealed that it's going to make the decision for you to leave. So it is going to be, it's not going to be positive. I don't know how devastating it's going to be, but the 7 of Spades talks about that hidden information. It could also mean, and I will just put this out here because I had another reading where this came up, it could become clear to you what you want to do. That could be also the hidden element behind that 7 of Spades. Yes, and perfect card. Perfect. This is the entrepreneurship card, and it's about hard work, time, energy, effort being put into something that pays off for you because you put the work in. Now, if you're not going to start up your own business, I get that. That's not for everybody, and it's not everybody's path. But whatever you do here is going to be initiated by you. So it is a solo effort in that sense, and that you're taking control of your future, remember? Finances, abundance are highlighted with the 8 of Diamonds, of course, and it's going to pay off. And that 7 of Spades, whatever is going to be revealed, will push you in that direction. You're being encouraged to follow that, however it unfolds, okay? 6 of Clubs. This is the opportunities presenting themselves for personal growth. So, in general, this is going to expand your awareness. It's going to expand your experience in some manner. Really, it covers everything with the 6 of Clubs. It's not specific. It could be spiritually, financially, emotionally. You're going to level up in some way. You're going to move to the next level. And this new path that you're going to be on is going to send you in that direction where you are going to grow. Very nice, Aquarius. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of that. This reading. I haven't done my own sign yet, so who knows? Maybe I'll have the same thing. The 7 of Hearts. If you don't follow this course of action that I've laid out here, you're going to be disappointed. 7 of Hearts is the broken heart. Disappointment, loss. It's not on the devastation level. It's just that it's a major disappointment. You're going to be sorry. You're going to be sorry with the 7 of Hearts. The new starts here. You see that. They're highlighted in the middle. And yeah, things are up in the air at the moment, so you know, it feels very uncertain. You might feel like you're on shaky ground, but that's okay. You don't know what's headed your way. You don't know what's coming. You don't know how good it's going to be, and the universe is going to come in here and lend a hand. I'm going to ask for one more card. I was thinking I should end it there, but now I'm being pushed. One more card. And if you don't follow it, if you don't let it take you where it needs to go, I think you're going to be sorry. You're going to regret it. Seven of Hearts. Yeah, this stresses you out, though. Okay. This kind of puts icing on the cake for me, because I'm like, well, I was right, Aquarius. My camera shut off, sorry. There's a small break in the video. I switched, just a little side note, I switched memory cards, and that memory card is old, but I erased stuff off of it. Anyway, it seems like it's messing with my camera, so I switched again, and hopefully this will stay on. The Three of Spades. So what I was talking about a second ago is, I think the Three of Spades here, well, the worry and the stress that's associated with this card is that you're worried about making the wrong decision. If I could pick this up again. The Seven of Hearts. You're worried about being disappointed in, you know, the way that you're headed. Because again, you kind of have to decide what you want to do, learn a new skill, go in a new career direction, right? Things are very up in the air, and the Fool card, with that Fool energy, it's about not knowing where you're headed. So, you know, I said a second ago, if you don't take this risk and starting something new in a solo effort of some sort, that you'd be sorry. But it could also mean that you are worried about making the wrong decision. So I've kind of come full circle with that explanation. But I think you're comfortable here because this is the known. It's all about, you know, when we're comfortable and familiar with something, even if it's not the most ideal situation, it's a known. So I think you're worried about this unknown. I think that's the crux of the matter. You know things have to change. You know you're stagnant. You're sitting still. You're needing to refresh and start anew. I don't think that's going to be new news to you. Anyway, I am going to stop the reading there. Again, apologize for the break in the video. I'm working some things out with my camera, and hopefully it will be smooth going forward. That's all I can say. If you would like to see when the next video comes out, don't forget to hit subscribe notifications. And if you're interested in making a small donation to my Buy Me a Coffee account, or Buy Me a Tea in my case, that link can be found in the bottom of the description box. You just copy and paste that into your browser, sends you right there. It's really simple and easy, and much appreciation in advance if you are able to do that. Okay? So good luck with this decision. I hope to see you again, and take care until I do.